In this section of the hands-on lab for agents, we'll be creating protection groups. Well, in this section, there will be two portions, creating a Windows protection group and a Linux protection group. Both the Windows and Linux sections will be using the individual computer option, and those will be stored and managed by the VBR server up here. There are additional options, which you should review, but this is the one we're going to be using to keep it simple. This means they will be deployed and managed by the Veeam server, but the source will be deployed by a distribution server, which can be a separate machine, or you can use the VBR server as the distribution server. The difference is, once again, the VBR server is managing the process, the distribution server is pushing the content. Once added to these protection groups and assigned, they will query on schedule to create a source for an agent, whether it's Windows or Linux, and install or update as needed. So in simple terms, we will configure the process to say this is listed in a protection group. So if it's Linux, at this time and date that we select, or this time frame, go check to see if there is an agent on here. If there isn't, install it. If there is an agent, make sure it's up to date. The Windows machine will be the WinServer machine, and the Linux machine will be the Ubuntu 18.04. Make sure that you check this information carefully when you're deploying, or you might be trying to deploy it to the wrong machine and the lab will have some issues, which should be obvious. You will also create individual credentials for the Windows and Linux machines. So with those protection groups, this is going to allow you to have the permission to deploy these processes or these agents down to those local machines at a level that will be able to manage that backup source. Enjoy the lab.